howdy, how's it going? My name's Winona and welcome to another episode of Utter Chaos. I know, I'm aware, okay, I'm slack, I'm sorry. I was once again on holidays. I did say previously that I was going to have a hectic couple of weeks. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be flat out. And I did. Once again, I drove down to Victoria. That is a 12-hour drive, my friend. I was stuffed. And now, of course, Christmas is fast approaching, so, in the new year, it shall be my resolution to have more structure, to have an actual regular upload schedule. Because, honey, I need one. I thrive with schedules, it's just making them is the difficult bit. Once I have one, and then I stick to it, and it becomes a bit of a habit, great, beautiful. Things run smoothly, but it ain't called Utter Chaos for nothing. This is my life, baby. So yeah, since I've been out of commission for a couple of weeks, sorry about that, let's just jump straight back into it. And to do that, we'll need the help of this old chestnut. Well, I mean, it could have gone smoother, but hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, I didn't shake it. Wait. Just throw this back in. All right, ritualistic shake. Here we go. That word just got easier. How did that? Cool. Okie dokie. It's all shaken up and ready to go. Let's pull something out. Who are you? What are you, good sir? Felt landscape. Ooh, that could be interesting. Let me grab my things. Alrighty, so this is all of my stuff. I've used it a couple of times. I made something terrifying, but I also made something cute. But for now, I'll be felting a landscape. I have quite a lot of greens, so we could do some mountains and things. Oh my god, like a Studio Ghibli kind of landscape. They're pretty cool. Could I do that? Am I capable of doing that is the question. I don't feel like my felting skills are up to par on that one. I've seen some people have those multiple jabby jab sticks. Don't do that movement. Maybe stay away from that. These things, the needles, they've got a multiple jabby jab stick, right? I only have one. So this is gonna take forever. Just jabbing away. Oh, look at that. Probably shouldn't do that. Mayhaps I shall attempt a Studio Ghibli kind of landscape. We'll build it up. We'll try and make it 3D-ish. Almost. Try being the operative word there. Cool. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, so I've got kind of set up. So I've got this little piece of felt here that I cut to the size of this, and that's going to be our little base. It's essentially going to be our paper. And I've also realised that I've got a teeny tiny bit of white. I don't know if it's going to be enough, because it just so happens that the landscape that I chose has a massive cloud in it. But we'll work around it, alright? Maybe a little goes a long way. We're off to a great start. I've got these colours. I think I'll start off basically how I start off every drawing, blocking out the colours, and then I'll work it up and hope that I get somewhere. The reference that I'm using is from Howl's Moving Castle. I think it'll look really cute. There's a lot of grass, there's lots of green, there's lots of blue, so I'm hoping it's gonna be, I don't want to jinx it and say easy.
Well, how hard can it be?
Right, roll up the sleeves. It's go time. I will start with the sky because it's there. So I just grab this blue. This is the closest that I can get to the colour that's actually there. It does come with these little guards, which I feel like is a good idea, but also they're really bulky and I have small fingers and it's not practical. I know, safety first, but also I think I would rather risk pricking my finger than... I don't like the feel of those. Is there an eyelash in here? Or is that a little thing from the wool? What is that? I haven't opened this pack before. What is all of this? Cool. Contamination. I gotta love it. So I'll just grab this little bit. Literally the whole thing except for the middle bit is sky. This is more opaque than I thought it was going to be. Cool. Let's start off with a smaller piece. Alright, so hold on. If this is the background and the cloud goes from, say, here to here, it's basically in thirds. Here goes nothing. It's a real stress relief, this, because you're just constantly jabbing away. So once that sticks, then I can move my finger out of the way, out of the danger zone. There'll be a lot of ASMR in this video, I can tell you that. If you like to hear the relaxing popping sound of... You know what? This is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Slowly does it, because I don't want to prick my finger. Okay, I kind of shaped out the little mountainy bits. Looks like a little tiny bit of a boob situation. But you know, that's fine. Dude, that looks so cool. It's almost like a carpet. Got this side happening. Kind of comes out to like here-ish. Okay, stay away from fingies. I'm just waiting to get too cocky and then jab myself. Cool. Alright, so that's like the rough outline of the sky there. That's all like cloud. Then there's mountains. Let's do like the horizon line. See, it's repetitive, but it's still kind of therapeutic. You know, it's kind of calming. Highly recommend if you've got anger issues. Hands getting a little bit sore now. Cool, we've got a horizon line. Lovely. So there's bits of water that just kind of snake through. So if I just do that and then fill the rest in with this green, really quickly it comes together. Like you're just using teeny tiny bits of wool essentially. And then you have a landscape. It's insane. Comes out to like here. It's always so scary when it comes to the edge. There's like a little island in the middle, like here. So what if I just add that bit in first? I think the little flowers are going to be bloody hard, but it's going to be pretty cute. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. A little bit. I think it's going to take a little bit of building up, but I think we're going to get there. Gently does it. Very carefully. And that pretty much goes to like there. You know, I'm pretty chuffed with that. Once again, there's a gigantic like island of green that comes there. It's at this point, I don't know what to do next. If I just do this bit, then at least I know where the next bit of green finishes underneath there. I feel like as it's coming together, I'm starting to work a little bit quicker as well. If I fill in this bit, look at that! You can kind of tell what it's supposed to be. This conversation is just a little bit off topic, and by that I mean a lot off topic. When you order a hot chocolate to take away, right, and they're like, do you want marshmallows? Where do you expect the marshmallows to be? Say you're on a road trip, you want a hot chocolate because you're an adult. They ask, you want marshmallows? And obviously, because you're an adult, you say yes. They hand you the hot chocolate. Where are these marshmallows in your mind? Are they on top of the cup or are they in it? At a cafe, it's usually on the saucer right next to the cup. But in a takeaway situation, where do you expect it to be? In it? On top of the cup? Because whilst I was on my holidays, we went to a festival called Ocean Sounds. It was great. And some guy ordered a hot chocolate. He was like, you want marshmallows? He's like, yeah, because if you're going to get a hot chocolate, you're going to get marshmallows, obviously. But when his order was ready and he went to retrieve it, there was no marshmallows in sight. And he decided to make it known. He was like, where's my marshmallows? Like, where are they? Like, he didn't say it like that, but that's how I heard it in my mind. So then the person that was serving him was like, oh, they're in it. And he's like, oh. Okay, I thought they were going to be on top. Again, he didn't say it like that, but that's how I heard it. So anyway, the person's like, I can give you some if you want. And he's like, yes, please. Oh, like, come off it, mate. They're in it. Is that not good enough for you? You've got them. Just open the cap and be like, oh, there they are, just floating about, being all sugary. I don't understand, because I'm thinking about it in like a drive-through situation, which it wasn't. But if it was, what were they going to do? Give you the hot chocolate and then go, oh, by the way, open your hands. I've got some marshmallows for you. And then what? Are you going to have to... Like, where did... Anyway, it just got me thinking, where do people think the normal place for marshmallows to be are? In or on? Because it's in. For me. Anyway, the next person who ordered was quite sassy and was like, yes, I'll have a hot chocolate and marshmallows inside is fine. Salute to that woman because she was a friggin' legend. Anyway, that's my tale. It's been like a week and it's still playing on my mind, so I just thought I would voice it. See what other people think, because that was just a weird interaction all around. It's starting to look really good. And, oh, it feels so... I have to... I wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I was let down there. Do you ever get like super disappointed when things aren't the way that you think that they're going to feel? Do you also ever get that urge to just touch things?
I'm touching the standing lamp. Still touching the lamp.
Like those Squishmallows. Me and Mum, when I went to Kmart last, I touched every single Squishmallow that there was in that box. They all felt the same, but I had to squish them all. Oh, that makes me think of Pokemon. Alright, so there's a little doobie thing that goes like there. Such a weird concept. Like, it's wool. It's wool and I'm making a picture. Just makes me think of like the first person ever to be like, hey, if I just jab this, what would happen? It's like with a lot of things though, you just kind of wonder like, how did it come to be? Like, why did people go to so much length to try and get a cashew? Glad they did, because they're friggin' delicious. Outside's poisonous. They still tried and they were like, I bet there's something yummy in here. They weren't wrong. Now, there is a little islandy bit that comes out, but I'll just do the bottom first. These little teeny tiny intricate bits are not as hard as I thought they would be, actually. Because you kind of just shove it in there. It's coming together, slowly but surely. Oh, it just keeps getting stuck to my nails. Really should have cut them before I did this. I remember I got complimented on my nails once by some chick at school. She was like, oh my god, they're so beautiful. And I'd done nothing to them. They weren't even painted. And she's like, oh my god, they're so long. How did you get that shape? I'm like, I don't know, cut them. You know what I'm realizing? There's reflections of the clouds in here. But, no, see, I'm doing this on purpose. If there's not enough white, I'm just gonna not with the reflections. Yep, this was all on purpose and not just me forgetting. There's the teeniest, tiniest little tiny sliver of blue that goes like here. And now I think I'm making some more headway. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
That's not looking too bad. I mean, I've got to fill in some little gaps and stuff, but like, I think the mountains are going to be hard though. I'm going to fill in all of these bits and just build it up a little bit off camera so that you don't have to sit through a whole bunch of jabbing over the same plate. I'll come back when I'm doing the mountains and the clouds. Bye! Okay, I'm back. So I've filled it all in a little bit better and it's looking really good. I'm so proud. Now's the hard bit because there's mountains, but there's snow on the mountains and then there's cloud. So it's both white, but I do have like a more grey kind of white, which I think I might just use for the mountains so that it can kind of differentiate between what's cloud and what's snow. That's the plan. I mean, as long as I get a base down, then I can kind of figure it out. A multi-jabby tool would be mighty handy about now. Okay, slowly getting there. This side's got quite the prominent mountain top. Do you know what's really surprising is I have not jabbed my finger yet. I'll do the snow caps first because the cloud's kind of over the top of everything. So maybe it'll just be easier to put the clouds on top of everything. I'm a thinker. How do we do this? It's kind of sparse. And this one has green in front of it. Humph. I need to make it like super, super thin and then just kind of drape it on. Give the illusion of snow. I don't know. I don't know if that's possibly. Should I keep going? Because I'm gonna. I think it's kind of working. It's kind of ugly, but it's kind of working. I feel like I need like a black or something for like shadows. I don't know, but anyway, that's there. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of black just to see if that'll make each sort of section of the mountain stand out a little bit. Like a little outline. Here goes nothing. I think that kind of worked a bit. I'm quite happy with that. If I just repeat that on this side, should be good. If I use small enough bits, it kind of looks like shading. I'm not mad at that. That's alright. Now, we've got the cloud, which pretty much covers like this whole section here. Okay, the goal here is to make the cloud look real fluffy like. Oh my god, this looks so fluffy. I just want to jump on it. I always thought that you could jump on clouds when I was a kid. And then I realized that they're actually just water vapor, so like don't do that. Okay, this kind of has some like shadows and stuff in it, so I'm gonna try and replicate that. Ooh, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so now I can kind of add some reflections in the water. What if I add like a lightish blue to it, like around it? I feel like that kind of did something. This is the hard bit. Little flowers everywhere. Maybe this was a bad idea. There's yellow ones, pink ones, purple ones, lighter pink ones. I just need to ball some up and then spread them about. One flower. Oh god, that's gonna take forever if I do that. Am I doing this? Is this what I'm doing? No. What are you doing? Can I just paint on it? Can I just use Poscas? Is that a thing? Or will Poscas not work? Why did I pick one with flowers? I'm gonna try it. Here goes nothing. Yeah, this is so much better. I like this. I think it's done. And I am really chuffed. It looks so good. And the best part is, it's fluffy. This is so satisfying. I really like it. I really do. Thank God for the Poscas. Because let me tell you, doing all of that with this? No, simply not. That would have taken forever. I'm so happy with that. Also, what a stress relief. I mean, honestly, I've said it before, but highly recommend if you're just a little bit on edge. It's so cool. I mean, you're painting with wool. It's wool. And then you can make this. Let me know what you thought. I am genuinely proud of this. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time with your families and you guys stay safe, especially if you're traveling. And I hope to see you in the new year. If you'd like to subscribe, do so. With that, I'll see you later, Tater.